Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on understanding the planetary placement from our moon sign. So definitely guys, on my channel I generally emphasize more on studying the planetary transit or even the planetary placement from the ascendant, and on that topic only I have uploaded already so many videos on my channel. But just because at a time when I'm recording this video, moon is conjunct with Ketu. That definitely makes you very intuitive. It's a Thursday today at a time when I'm recording this video. So I just thought, okay, we can understand the same concept of the planetary placements from the moon in itself. Trust me guys, if you will go like to any Vedic astrologer living in any countryside in India, following it in a very traditional way. So majority of these astrologers, they still make predictions from your moon sign only. That is the kind of importance which we generally attach with the moon sign, and that is the only reason guys, I guess even the Sade Sati is also calculated from your moon sign, not from your ascendant. So the only twist which I will be adding in this video is going to be that we will try to look at it more from the blessing point of view. That when we talk about your inspiration, when we talk about the blessing aspect, so which specific of your life is going to be getting influenced, and that we can get to know from your moon sign and the relative placement of the Jupiter from your moon sign in your chart. And along with that guys, you must be finding a little bit different in my background and all. So the Lord Hanuman's display is missing, and Saturn's display is missing. So just because I will be flying back to Vancouver in next couple of days, so I'm still in a packing mode. So those displays were my first priority to put in my suitcase. So okay guys, now let's just start our discussion. So guys, whenever we talk about the importance of the planet Jupiter, definitely it is the biggest planet in our solar system. Jupiter is a significator of blessing, of grace, of expansion, of prosperity. It is also the significator of so many houses in our astrological chart, and that is the only reason I use this statement lot many times, that Jupiter is the one such planet which you cannot afford to be afflicted in your chart, whether in your growing up years, to do your education well, to have consistent flow of income in your youth, to find the right partner, to be blessed with the right set of progeny, to have that wisdom to make right decisions in your life, to have that respect in the society. So somehow all these are the areas which are being controlled by the planet Jupiter. But just guys, because here we are talking about the blessing aspect, this is the area which we will be touching in this video. So you have to understand this thing, that see, moon which in itself tells about the kind of receptivity you hold. Like just because from the moon only we get to know our thought patterns, our like we say this thing, that the accumulated account of karma, of impressions of the past so many lifetimes is somehow gets stored in our moon sign only, within the moon, even in the nakshatra only. So that is the only reason when it comes down to giving us the result of the good deeds done by us, or I would say that to inspire us, to show us the path through some sort of signs, through some sort of omens. Over there, studying the planets from the moon sign definitely proved to be much more beneficial rather than looking at it from the ascendant. So I'm very confident that the much information of your career related information, your partner related information, or your saving, your assets, all these information is something which you can definitely get from your ascendant. But when we talk about inspiration, motivation, blessings, what gives us contentment and fulfillment, so in that area studying the planets from the moon sign can actually prove to be much more informational and helpful. So okay guys, now we will start with placing the Jupiter in different houses in your astrological chart. So let's say for example, if you are born with the Jupiter being conjunct with your moon, like so called the Gaj Kesari Yoga. So guys, like I would say that it's not an exaggeration to say this thing, that this is the one of the best combination to be born with. Like the way there have been this saying in our classical books, that a good Jupiter has got a power to even cancel 125,000, like sawa lakh affliction or dosha in someone's chart. Now if I were to say, and if I were to be precise, this also tells about that in the in the past life, you might be very much attached or devoted to some guru tulya people as well. This could be a case that, like you were very lot of the faith aspect, belief aspect, devotion to a cause, devotion to a god would have remained to be a part of the theme of your past life, and just because that is the only reason you're born with such a good blessing. And guys, the good part is that for those people, I would say that blessing is always at an arm's distance for these people. You do not have to actually go to any monastery, to go to any temple, church or mosque or gurudwara. It's just like that you have this capacity to get inspired, to have those epiphanies and kind of inspiration even via being observant of whatever is happening around you. And again guys, the mind tend to remain very uplifted, very motivated, very inspired towards doing the good deeds and having strong ethics and morals in the life. So if I were to say, this is a very good combination, and trust me, someone who is going to have Jupiter and Moon conjunction in their chart, it hardly matters that how much efforts you are putting in your religious austerity. Even if you will put slight or minute of the input in this field, you will definitely get benefited. Like they will be say this thing, for certain people your karma is so heavy that even if you have to get rid of any problem, you have to do so much work. But for those people who have Jupiter Moon, even if they start doing some fasting, some ritual, they do some pilgrimage, they get some ritual organized at their home, the result of that gets manifested very fast. Like rather guys, I would say that so-called the manifestation, like, and the law of attraction practitioners and all, so those people who have Jupiter Moon conjunction in their natal chart, they have this potential and capacity to manifest things very fast. So positive thinking and being very faith driven is very much needed. Now let's say for example, if Jupiter is placed second house from your moon. So again guys, see, this is a good combination in this regard, that native tend to remain very much particular and very like what we call that, the possession of knowledge and wisdom tend to remain very strong. And these are among those people, like when they speak, you can definitely find that insight, deeper wisdom in their talks, in their conversation. And guys, it is generally advisable, and it has been generally seen that for these people, actually the blessing and the guidance which they receive, like the Ashirwad, the blessing which they receive from their mother, tend to play a very pivotal role in their success. And yes guys, all the Jupiterian things, like this could be a case with this kind of combination in your natal chart. You can also be very successful in the fields of investment, in the fields of banking, teaching, training, education, becoming a preacher, becoming a kathavachak, becoming a priest, becoming a pandit. So all these are the things which tend to actually benefit these natives a lot. Now guys, let's say for example, if your Jupiter is placed third house from your moon sign. So guys, what I have generally seen is that like there are like those cases where your defense and where your true strength is your muscle, or we could say that the kind of contacts which you have in the society and all. But in the case of these people, their faith in the righteousness actually act as a source of strength for them. Like they will say that agar aap, if you protect the dharma protects you. So this dictum holds very true in the case of those people who tend to have their Jupiter being placed in the third house. And guys, it has been generally seen that the true blessing comes to these natives, that let's say for example, whatever like if they have to initiate any task, if they want to manifest something in their life, and pertaining to that, or via keeping that wish in their mind, they keep any fasting, they do any travels like any pilgrimages and something, so they manifest things very fast in their life. Along with that guys, we know this thing that when we talk about the third house, which has to do with the communication, which has to do with the self-expression, so with this kind of combination they can do very good in the fields of journalism as well. And they have this capacity. See, the thing is, even in their neighborhood, like definitely a lot is dependent on in which dignity Jupiter is placed from the moon. Now let's say for example, if your moon sign is Scorpio, so that means your moon is debilitated. And third to it is the planet Jupiter, which is also debilitated. Along with that, the third placement of the Jupiter is also seen as its Mandakaraka Avastha, like death kind of state, because a guru cannot be aggressive, cannot be very forceful, it cannot take weapons in its hands, and this house has got lot of the headstrongness attached to it. So a lot is dependent on that, but generally it has been seen that these people in their testing times, they get well guided by their well-wisher, by their counselors, and along with that, they end up living in very positive, very uplifting, very educated, respectful neighborhood as well. Now guys, when we talk about that your Jupiter is placed in the 4th house from the moon, so definitely guys, it actually act like a Gaj Kesari yoga only. But the good thing is that, like the way I always give this dictum of the Kal Purush Kundli as well, that in the original Kal Purush Kundli, 4th house carries the energy of the Cancer. So, and Cancer, the lord of that is moon only. So here I'm talking about that, okay, Jupiter is placed 4th from the moon. So guys, the good part about this placement is that the true blessing comes in a form that the peace and the definition of contentment in the life of the native will be connected with doing the righteous things. Trust me guys, if you will come across like lot many people who take the path of the crime, or in majority of the chaos and crisis and the problems in their life, if you will go to the underlying reason for that, you will find that sort of disgruntledness. They're not happy, they are like just because they are miserable from inside, they are creating the same kind of chaos outside of them via troubling people, which in itself is reciprocating with people troubling them. But the good part is that people who have got Jupiter placed 4th from it, and so these are among those people that in their homes only, in their family life only, like a lot many times it has been seen, unless and until they are not overriding factors, a lot many times it has been seen that in their family life things happen at a right time. Like these are among those people who complete their education in the right time, they get married in the right time, the family also witness many auspicious events and happenings in their family life, domestic life. So this is how you can see, and these are among those people who actually derive lot of happiness, satisfaction, contentment in doing good things. And again guys, here I'm not talking about that you have to keep a front out there in your public life that okay, I want everyone to see me as a good guy, as a well-mannered guy. Because if your Jupiter is placed in the 4th from the moon, it hardly matters whether someone is looking at you, noticing you or not. This is who you are deep from inside. You are actually a very authentic, credible person who wants to do good, who wants to share good things in the world. So yes guys, so this is how you can see where Jupiter is going to be placed 4th from the moon, that yes, deep inside your emotions, your feelings. And these are among those people, like even if they become artists, they become creative professionals, they want to uplift the world, they want to actually inspire the world with their craft and all. And these are those people like who get very obsessed and deep inside in any craft they take interest in. And I've seen lot many like people who have got Jupiter placed 4th from the moon, if they attend any bhajan or any kirtan and all. So these are among those people who are specifically in the path of the bhakti yoga, who even shed lot many tears in their love for the divine. So that sort of combination you can see. And yes, in the family life, too many auspicious events, possibility of happening that tend to remain very strong. Now guys, let's say for example, if your Jupiter is placed 5th from the moon sign. So guys, the very good part about this placement is that the native would have done something good in the past life. Like there's a very strong possibility that you might have like either you will be very much devoted towards the religious austerities in the past life. This could be a case that you were already in the pursuit of some sadhana. This could be that just in order to please a specific god, your devotion to a specific god, any kind of sadhana or anushtan which you have been in continuity in that process you would have been doing. So regarding that prospect as well, Jupiter's placement 5th from the moon also validates it. Along with that guys, definitely all the 5th house related qualities when we talk about having a good education, having a very obedient children, progeny and all. So in all aspect, because guys, fifth house also tells about, it's a very important house because it tells about the way our mind function, the kind of thoughts which comes to our mind, apart from vidya, education, your memory, interest in spirituality, artistic creative endeavors, self-expression and all. So Jupiter's placement from the fifth from the moon is generally considered as good, and generally it is very much advisable to these people that if you can maintain a habit of reading some holy book on a daily basis. Like for me example, basis my faith and belief. So I used to do Sundarkand consistently. There was a time. Now I consist, because I cannot do every mantra, but if I have time, I generally prefer to do Vishnu Sahasranam every day. So basis your faith, basis your belief, if you have Jupiter fifth from the moon, it is a very blessed kind of combination. So reading something or some religion connected book and consistently practicing it, reading it becomes very important. Same way guys, like for those people who have Jupiter third from the moon, we say this thing that even writing the name of the god, like the way I am a Hindu, so writing Ram, Ram, Ram also tend to remain very beneficial for people who have this kind of placement. Now guys, let's say for example, if your Jupiter is going to be placed in the sixth from the moon. So again guys, see, the good part about this placement is that these are among those people that even in their daily life, if they do not have time to visit the religious place or do any religious austerity, but in the time of crisis, in the time of chaos, they are the first one to run to the place of the god to seek refuge in mantra or religious austerity. And the beauty and the good part is that even in these kind of chaotic and crisis kind of situation, the god listen to their plea as well, very fast as well. So rather than in the good times, their prayers get accepted in the times of the crisis and then in the times of the chaos as well. Along with that guys, definitely this is not a very good placement for the consistent flow of the Jupiterian things. This could be education, this could be childbirth, this could be finance and other aspect. So over there generally things comes with little bit of the hardship, and specifically this could be a case that you have to face lot of the obstacles, lot of the resistance before witnessing the bountiful gifts from the planet Jupiter. So in lot many ways, this placement comes with a tag of hard work, surrender, sacrifice, consistent efforts in order to extract all the Jupiterian goodness. Now guys, when we talk about if Jupiter is going to be placed seventh from your moon sign. So again guys, it is a good combination, like Jupiter in a kind of a Kendra kind of distance from the moon is generally considered as good. In lot many cases it has been seen that even in order to find a good matrimonial partner and all, to find the kind of guidance and inspiration, wisdom which you have been seeking, so getting that through your partner and all. So regarding that front, Jupiter's placement in the seventh house from the moon sign is generally considered as good. Like Jupiter in any Kendra Bhava from the moon 1, 4, 7, 10 is generally considered as good. In any way guys, the thing is that, see, understand this thing, if Jupiter is conjunct with moon, that means this is who you are. If Jupiter is looking at the moon from the opposite, so that means this could be a case that okay, you're born in a for example very religious family, right? And in your teenage years, in your adolescent years, you suddenly started going astray, losing your path. You started drinking, you started smoking. You will find that random people, strangers will keep on coming to you and reminding you your dharma. No, you come from such a good family, you have got so much good potential in you. Why you're wasting your life, wasting your time doing this? I still remember, like, because in my adolescent age, I have a strong Rahu, and with the strong 8th house Mars and Saturn, I still remember my dad had got such a good reputation in the society where we used to live. When I was getting into bad company, typical Rahu adolescent age years and all, there used to be the case that, see, otherwise they're like those people who do not have to even bother, but they used to be the shopkeepers, where as a child I used to go to get the stuff and grocery and all these things. They used to there was this guy, he specially visited our home. He pressed the doorbell and he talked to my dad that, your son has got a lot of potential, and lately I've been seeing that he's wasting his time hanging out with sketchy people or wrong people. He should not be hanging out. So if you have Jupiter placed opposite to your moon, so the world keep on reminding you regarding your dharma, regarding your path. So it's a good placement of the Jupiter from the opposite to the moon. Now guys, when we talk about Jupiter being placed 8th from the moon sign, so again guys, the thing is that when we talk about going to the depth of it, again this is one such kind of combination where you could be like, the way we say this thing, you could be the Osho in the world of spirituality, who will give you the deeper insight, who will have this capacity to influence you or educate you on a very rational, in a very scientific, in a very transcendental way. So that sort of approach, mindset, researchfulness, interest in tantra, interest in the whole mechanism of how the blessing, how the spirituality works, how the law of the universe function. So this sort of mindset it can give, a scientist kind of mindset this placement can give. And again guys, definitely see, I'll be very honest with you, Jupiter's placement 8th from the moon, see, in the classical text it has been written in so many ways, like the way Jupiter conjunct with moon, or Jupiter 5th from the moon, or even the 9th from the moon has been written in a different way. When it comes down to the 8th from the moon, it has been written that some sort of betrayal or curse from the guru from the past life. So again guys, there's a lot which needs to be looked at with this kind of placement. So but yes, this is how it has been written. So we say this thing that whatever you will be encountering, experiencing in the name of the faith, in the name of the devotion to your gods and mentors and all, so embrace it rather than fighting it. Like the way sometimes we say this thing that it is kind of a pending karma which you have to get rid of in order to elevate in the next lives. So rather than questioning, rather than rebelling, rather than getting into that mode of vengeance, I would say that a subservient and dutiful approach and attitude towards the religious figures is something which needs to be inculcated if you have Jupiter 8th from the moon. And again guys, this is one such kind of combination which has this potential and capacity to give sudden wealth as well, sudden royalty and everything. And so like even if you are working in the domain of the Jupiterian field and all, so suddenly coming into limelight and all, so all of that potential is still there. The good part is that if you have the credibility, if you have that conviction in you, that kind of substance in you, even if you will not get the result of that, or the world will not recognize your goodness till the time you are alive, when you will die, people will remember you for the good reasons. Now guys, if you have Jupiter 9th from the moon, so again guys, beyond doubt it is a very good combination for getting inspired, getting uplifted, and some sort of the grace and blessing. And we say this thing that the Chhatra Chaya, the shelter of a specific god or a deity will always be there on you. And people who have Jupiter 9 from the moon, it's my earnest request to them, like, do not keep on vacillating in your faith and conviction to a specific god. Like the way we say this thing, only if you can pinpointedly concentrate and focus your complete devotion to one specific god, it is going to completely turn around your life. So rather than for certain period of time getting devoted to one god, then someone else told you about this guru, then going and getting distracted over here, only if you can concentrate the energy of the each cell of your body in the devotion and surrender to one god. This could be Hanumanji, this could be Ganeshi, this could be any one god. It will take care of all of your religious, spiritual, financial, economical, social, all the needs. So it's a good combination for doing good deeds, having strong ethics, being well protected by the omens. Omens plays a very important role, trust me. If something is dangerous, harmful or wrong for you, so omens and universe and the divine energies will ensure that you should be well protected, well guarded. And a lot many times people also say this thing that some sort of the Pitru Kripa also is seen, the ancestral blessing and grace is also seen with this combination. Now guys, let's say for example if Jupiter is placed in the 10th from the moon sign, so definitely guys, we know this thing that again any combination of Jupiter which is making like Kendra from the moon is considered as good. So the good placement, the good thing about this placement is that specifically regarding your public image, regarding the actions which you will do in this life, everything is going to be divine protected. And lot many times it has been seen that if there are not any other overriding factors in the chart, so this placement also tells about that right from the early age native is going to be very consciously aware about his dharma, about his actions which he need to perform. So it is a rare possibility that you will find that this person to be wasting time into something where he is not supposed to be, where he is not meant to be. So yes guys, this is how the Jupiterian placement 10th from the moon sign is going to be acting out. It's like the blessings and grace will work out in a way that it will not only protect your public image, but life will ensure that your efforts are being put forth in a direction which is meant for you. Now guys, when we talk about that Jupiter is going to be placed 11th from the moon sign, so yes guys, this is actually a placement of the gains. So we can be assured that yes, in this lifetime, in the past lifetimes, you have done the proper seva to your guru, and the grace of that, the blessing of that will manifest in a way that this could be a case that you might have proficiency or expertise in one specific field which will be responsible for giving you the bountiful of the gains in so many ways. Like the way we say this thing that there are like those people who put their whole life into building something, and they're like those people, they might be mediocre but they have got a very good voice, they have got this specific talent which is responsible for all the fame, all the recognition, and this talent is like something which cannot be acquired only with the hard work. We say this thing that okay, there are like so many doctors, but this doctor has got some sort of blessing in his hand, shafa in his hand, that his medicine, prescribed medicine work. So that's our sort of kind of some sort of divine blessing, grace attached to your hands, some unique talents, and like bountiful of gains, positive friends, well very well wisher around you. That sort of placement you will see with Jupiter's placement 11th from the moon. And lastly guys, if you will find that Jupiter is going to be placed 12th from the moon sign. So again guys, this is a good combination in so many ways that when we talk about, see, a lot will be dependent on the lifestyle choices of the native. One thing is for sure that when we talk about some sort of see, the thing is for native to manifest those kind of grace and blessings and grace, native has to work very hard. But whatever is going to be happening, or like rather I would say, in order to access the gifts of the 12th house, you need to be spiritually attuned. So if you have this capacity to meditate, to be very watchful, observant of the kind of ideas which are coming to you, the kind of dreams you are getting, the way omens are getting aligned, so definitely this Jupiter's placement can actually expect a lot from you or can gift you a lot. But yes guys, this is one such kind of placement where the religious things or the guru will expect a lot from you. So like the way there are like certain placement where the blessing is there to give you a lot. This could be a placement that okay, you have already taken a lot, or this is some sort of kind of pending thing or pending promise which you still have to pay to your guru, to the divinity. Like the way guys, if you go to the Tirupati Balaji, so there is a thing that why people do lot of the donation there, because it has been believed that it is the Lord Vishnu took the loan from the Kuber which they all are returning on the behalf of their devoted deity, God. Same way, this is one sort of combination where, trust me guys, the more you will do charity, the more you will do things out of the goodness, the more blessing you will experience in your life. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyawad.